Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy March 14th. Um, this is going to be a vlog. This is going to be something that I never thought I would do. So called um this is called the day in the life of my journey I have to go through. So I have had to go through a lot, you know, during my journey. Yesterday was, I think, the unpredictable days that I had to go through, that I thought I have to go through. So I think it was Sunday that I told my son to come down here and do something for me. He said that he thought I was asleep, and he said that I was waking him up out of his sleep. Well, it was just 10 o'clock, and I heard him up there walking. That's when I knew he didn't really want to do nothing. See, this is what I be talking about when I say I goes back to say that I wish that I didn't have to depend on nobody. So my doctor called me yesterday, and she really was my doctor. She was like a therapist slash nurse, and she was talking about all my medications. I was telling her what the side effects was that I was having and everything. And she also was talking, saying what's going on like that. She said, I can hear it in your voice. Well, I said I have a lot going on right now, and which I do. I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna start with this. I want to move. That's another thing that preceded me, and I was very upset because, like I said to y'all a while ago, my son brought somebody in my house that I agreed to because he was saying that he was lonely. He wanted somebody to talk to. And he's sitting over there in the chair in my room looking like a little puppy dog, and that kind of made me and my sister feel bad. So I said, okay, yeah, he can stay. Then all of a sudden my stuff gets stolen and my account get hacked, causing me to depend on my family for like food, calling them every other day or calling them every day. Because if everybody out there knows it's hard staying by yourself. It's hard being uh in a house by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's hard living off a month to month check. It is also hard you being paralyzed, which is called paralysia on one side and you not on the other. You know, it's hard, but people don't get it. People don't get it. And you try to help people on a day to day basis every day, but every day they don't get it. They think they get it, but they really don't. People walk around hurting other people's feelings, saying, I hate you. I want you out of my house. I don't want you around me. But it's the same thing, in fact, you can't be in the house by yourself. You know that this person is only trying to help you. If you wondering who I'm making this accusation towards, nobody. I'm just talking. You understand what I'm saying? I will put it to you like this. I remember my mama had to come and stay with me when my other son had left. So me and my mama had never got along. We was bumping heads, bump, 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 and I mean bumping heads. We was like arguing every day. And so it was at a point I remember I had started crying because I no longer wanted her here. I had felt some type of way. You understand what I'm saying? I had felt like she really didn't want to be here. But I came to realize after my mama left, she was trying to be there for her son. She cared about her son and she didn't care about nothing else. And I kind of had felt bad because in reality, here I am treating my mama like I don't know. I guess crap. But yeah, I want to also talk about how it went into the motion that I was talking to my real estate agent. I can't give y'all her name. So, but she is a good real estate agent. I was talking to my real estate agent, and I was telling her, she was telling me that we need, because if anybody know, I've been talking about the part how I've been how I'm on a program, and they pay half of my rent. So to make a long story short, so I called caseworker, and she was just like, leave a Lantrea leaves a message, because I kept calling. I thought I was calling her office, but her main her personal line is hooked up to her the office number, and I didn't know that. I thought I was losing it. So I told her that it wasn't going into no voicemail. So by then I'm angry. I end up my voice end up like how I knew I was getting ready to go into a seizure. I had to bring it down to 22. Was my voice started slurring and my head started shaking a little bit because it's just like all of a sudden everything is starting to stress me out. You understand what I'm saying? And when things start to stress me out, I can't handle stress like everybody else. I'm not like everybody else. I continue about talking about it. I talk about things over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And it just don't came to a point now to where I can't even focus on other things instead of trying to focusing on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? The only person that I should be worried about is me. I'm worried about everything. Like was telling my therapist slash nurse, I was telling her that I feel like I put too much on my family. And my sister said, "What you mean you put too much on your family? I'm the only one that helping you." And I said, "Well, when I say family, that's what I mean. You." She said, "You not though." I said, "Well, I feel that way, and I do. I do feel that way. I feel like that she already going through enough with her life, and then here I am, her brother that's 49. She got to take care of me. I mean, not saying that she don't do a good job because she do a hell of a job, but she shouldn't have to do the things that she doing for me. That's the way I feel. It's sad though, but that's just the way I feel. But we was talking some good stuff. She got me to calm down. We was talking about how I was going to move. She said I told her I supposed to email my caseworker 3 months before it's my lease is up, and I told her how my caseworker said, "Well, okay, we went through this last year," and I understand what my caseworker saying because I remember going through it last year too, but a lot of people wasn't accepting my program. But now I don't got a wide opening. I don't really care if it's Pleasant Grove. I don't really care. I'm gonna tell my real estate agent. I don't care where it is. It can be Pleasant Grove. It can be wherever. Just try to get them to take this program. Because I need to be out of this house. That's what I needs to be. Because child, this house is something else. When you get a light bill that's $500, you know something messed up. And you ain't I know for a fact you ain't using $500 worth of light bill. Lights. Yeah, it's like it's been kind of rough for me. I like I was telling my therapist that if I could get some kind of therapy out here, to at least just help me where, I can have some relief to have where my sister can have some time to herself. They say it'll be helpful too if you have secondhand. I said, I got a caregiver. I ain't gonna too much talk about that, y'all. I promise y'all I ain't gonna too much talk about it. How I wanna talk about it, but I know it's gonna bring some heat to the table. But I ain't gonna too talk about it. But it's just like it's certain things that I'm trying to challenge that I can't do. Then I was telling my sister how I just this program get on my because this program gets on my nerves because I mean I'm not saying I'm not thankful because I am thankful to God for this program because I know without this program I probably wouldn't be able to do the things that I'm doing, like getting furniture, getting this or getting that. This program really helps me out in a lot. But it's just so much that comes with this program. It's so much that you have to deal with this program. You have to deal with a lot. Dealing with the government, you have to deal with a lot. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, sometimes it makes you feel like you just want to just give up and just go ahead and pay regular rent because then you don't have to worry about it. The only thing you have to worry about is coming through your coming through for your rent every month. You understand what I'm saying? So I just be like tired. I be tired. I be over it. But like I said, I know without this program, I couldn't do the things that I'm doing. And I was telling my sister that uh once I started getting paid, then I'm gonna buy me a house. I was telling once I start getting paid for my other social media platforms, I'm gonna buy me a house. She said, "You're not gonna be making that much money." I said, "Yes, I am." I said, they say they pay me 2,800 uh every month almost at the end of the month." She said, "That's not a lot." I said, "Well, with my SSI, that is with my SSI and my I'm not trying to tell my business, but I'm just gonna put that out there. It is." So yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk about it no more, but I just want to get off of here and let it y'all know I had to vent. It was just too much. All right, I love y'all. Happy Women's Month.